at least once a week, I want to put on my pastor's hat and do something, do a message, which is going to be a little longer than a minute or 2 minute thought, which I do. So I'm giving you a sermon, and it won't be any more than 10 minutes because I can't even talk that long anymore. If you notice, I got a little marking on my forehead here today because today is Wednesday when I'm recording this. I'll put it on my Facebook. You guys who get the Journey of the Way Walker are going to get it Friday or Saturday. But Wednesday begins the season of Lent. And I had a joy today because over at the hospital, I got to be with other chaplains and the staff, and we even went to some rooms that where patients wanted to have ash put on their forehead. We did that, and from about 8:30 till I don't know, it's about 2 o'clock, and it's been a great day, great day. Um, and what I would say as I gave the ash on their head, I would say that Ash Wednesday begins the season of Lent, and may you be blessed to be a blessing in this season of Lent. That's what I shared. And then I'd put the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. That's what I did. And then I had one of the chaplains put an ash on my head too. Ash Wednesday. And when I think of the season of Lent, and some of you know that I'm into the liturgical year, which starts with Advent, Christmas, Epiphany, now Lent, and then it's Easter and Pentecost. That's the church calendar year. I always would say, I'm not crazy about the season of Lent. I love all the other seasons, upbeat, powerful, exciting. But the season of Lent, if you're following Jesus in the last year of his life or so, and you follow him, the world starts to drift away from Jesus because Jesus starts sharing. He does still do miracles and probably tells parables, but he's talking more about what does it really mean to follow him. You see, you can believe in Jesus and not be a follower. You can. But being a follower, if you're going to follow Jesus, Jesus starts saying, here's what it means. If the world hates me, it's going to hate you. If the world persecutes me, it's going to persecute you. And if you're following Jesus back then, or just coming to hear him talk, and you didn't want to follow him, you go, I don't like that message. Give me the great parables. Let's see the healing. Let's see you put down the Pharisees and the scribes. But don't tell us in order to find our life, we're going to have to lose our life. I don't know if I like that message. And some of them drift away. And even Jesus tells his disciples, are you going to be leaving me too? And they'll say, where else can we go? And so and in the season of Lent, it's like, I don't like this season of Lent. I like the other ones. They're very celebrating seasons. But this one, it says that we're going through the storms of our life. Now it's 40 days, this season of Lent. But you don't count Sunday in that. And there are times I think we go through storms and seasons of our life. We've had some major windstorms around here in Visalia. Now it's just the other day. But we go through storms personally in life. I'm not crazy about it. But all of a sudden, I'm starting to link Lent, the season of Lent, and into revival. And I'm really up on this revival thing. I've been doing a lot of posts on that. Google Asbury Revival. See what's going on, how it's spreading now. It's exciting. And I got to thinking more and more about revival. And I think revival really happens when we can spread the joy of Jesus, the gospel, the good news of Jesus, even in our Lent. We may not be happy with the things that are going on. We've got a lot of friends, and I bet you do too. Physically, they're not doing real well. Emotionally, they're not doing. We've had a lot of friends had been married for 50 some plus years, and they're losing their spouses. They're not happy about that. We're not happy about things going on in our world right now. I stress out about it sometimes. I'm not happy with what's going on in our country right now. I'm not happy about it. But if I can keep my focus on Jesus, if I can stay with others who remind me to keep my focus on Jesus. And I was with people today as they're getting the ash to staff at the hospital. You could see they're out there doing it. They're going to be wearing this all day today, because you put the ash and you remind them, and yes, Catholics, but we had Protestant too. And I wanted to say with this ash that we are blessed to be a blessing, even in Lent, even in our storms. We are blessed to be a blessing. And so here's where I think revival becomes the strongest. Well, people could see how you walk, how you talk. It has nothing to do with feeling, because there's a lot of things I don't feel good about. But I know that Jesus was with me. He's with me in the storms. He's with me even though I go through the valley of the shadow of death. I'll fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and staff comfort me. I think there's where revival really takes place, even in Lent.